Welcome to FoodieMommaPH. Today we are here along Geylang Road to try a Taiwanese restaurant that's been here since 1971 in Singapore. It's underrated in my opinion, and it's my first time trying it with family and friends, so let's go try it out.
I'm Karen from Goldleaf. I'm the second generation owner of Goldleaf. We are the first to actually have Taiwanese porridge in Singapore. We started in 1971. We have been going on until now into the 51st year. With the porridge itself, what differentiates us from the Teochew porridge? Because we actually use two different types of grains, jasmine as well as kauros, to create this texture where we can even see the grains of the porridge. After that, we also add in the sweet potato to add the extra element. We cater to all ages. We have a few dishes that is very popular. We have the Braised Pork Belly. This dish itself the recipe has been passed down since 1970s. We use at least 20 different spices, braise the sauce, cut the meat, marinate it, and keep it overnight. Then we also have the fluffy Chye omelette that is very essential for the Taiwanese porridge. We have Chye chicken. It's very popular in our Taiwanese cuisine. Then we have cockles with special sauce. These are favorites from the olden days. People like it because we do not have to de-shell it and dip into a special dip that is created by our chef. It has this spicy garlic element people actually enjoy when you dip to the cockles. Then we have the steamed pork patty. We hand make ourselves. Means that we actually take the minced meat with a certain proportion. Then we will actually hand beat ourselves rather than using a machine. So that the texture is very springy yet it's firm. We have the Japanese cold tofu with century egg and pork floss. Although it's a very basic dish, we have the sauce that is toyuko done by our own in-house chef. This recipe has been also passed down from the very first 70s. We have the steamed Seabass with light sauce. We'll actually procure the fish from the market almost every day, so limited quantities to ensure the quality of our dish. The highlight of it is the sauce that we make ourselves again. So we make the sauce to be very light. This sauce has this special element that help us to blend all the dishes together with the rest of the food. Beancurd is a new dish that is in our menu. We actually use soya to actually make this dish. It's a new creation done by our chef. The texture is a bit crispy, inside is firm. It has this texture that people actually enjoy. Most of the dishes that are being served today are the classic of Goldleaf. So basically Goldleaf started off with a 10 Taiwanese chef, but this brand is a local brand. So this recipe has been passed down since the 70s, although some tweak has been done because of some restriction from the HSA, and certain products we can't bring in, but we make sure that to ensure the quality of the food, we will get fresh produce from the market.
Are you hungry? Okay. Did you know that this restaurant is very famous for their Taiwanese food? Their speciality here is Taiwanese porridge. Their porridge has sweet potato. Porridge, cheers. Bite. I can feel the grains that's used in here. Here you can still feel the grains in every bite. I'm very interested in this because I've never had sweet potatoes in my porridge. This porridge is made to go with other dishes. Since the fish is in front of me right now, let's give this a try. Look how massive this sea bass is. It's swimming in their special sauce. Look at that.
Wow.
Beautiful. Cheers. Sea bass. The porridge.
Yeah.
Now it works. I love how lightly seasoned and there's just a hint of spice in here. And I love the umami that's coming out from the mushrooms and the crunch from the scallions. The star here is definitely the freshness of the sea bass. I love the hint of ginger as well. Cheers. It's so classic, simple, straightforward, steamed fish, very flavorful. Really goes well with this porridge. Okay, let me open up this omelet, cut in half, just so you can see this beautifully cooked omelet cross section in there. A big piece for Kayla, and then for me, a typo omelet. Cheers. It's her favorite. Yummy. My turn. I love how moist it is inside. Oh my gosh, it's really her favorite. It can be a classic all-day breakfast thing. It can be a snack even. It's not too salty. I love that they don't put too much salt. I think there's not much MSG in there as well. So can you pick which one mommy should try next?
I want you to try this.
Okay, I'll try this one. This has a very special sauce. I've never seen cockles cooked like this before because normally in Singapore I would see it in laksa, char kway teow. Here it's like stacked together. I think this is a cockles lover's dream. Cheers. Man, the cockle just burst in my mouth. It is very fresh. To those who have not tried cockles yet, it's like a smaller clam. It has a nice chew to it. They call it here blood cockles, as you can see. It has a very light sauce that goes with it. This is what I'm more used to, dipping cockles in chili sauce. Let me get a piece here. Drown it in the chili sauce. Cheers. Now we're talking. This is like a chili vinegar sauce with coriander or cilantro. Spicy, tangy, hint of sweet and fresh from the coriander, which really goes well with this fresh cockles.
I want you to try this.
This is the minced pork that they make by hand. Minced pork with the special sauce made by their Taiwanese chef. You want to try the sauce? Okay, girl. She's putting the sauce on her typo omelette. This is very flavorful. Soft, tender, moist inside. Feels like it's been marinated so well. This will also go with rice, and that's why they have their porridge right here. It's really good. Like, I can drink this. It's okay. Okay. Seabass. How about you try this? Which one? The pork belly? Okay. Look at this piece of pork belly. Looks so juicy, moist and tender. The fat just disintegrates from the meat. Kayla, which layer do you want? Meat? Meat and fat or fat? This one is just meat. There's no fat in it, okay? I'm gonna eat the one with the fat, but I will dunk it in the sauce first. Cheers.
So good.
Braised perfectly. It's super soft, tender, moist. Umami packed. You have the saltiness from the soy sauce. It just looks dark because all the flavor is in there, soaked in every single strand of this pork. I have to admit, we're looking for this piece right here. The fatty part, the skin. It's like butter. It melts in your mouth. It goes well with porridge, of course. This reminds me of Filipino pork adobo, minus the use of vinegar. Of course, Filipinos use a lot of vinegar. I forgot to have it with this. This is the preserved vegetable that comes with it. Kind of looks like langka. Cheers. It reminds me of taro leaf. It's got its own umami flavor that really goes well with the braised pork. Okay, Kayla, this is sweet and sour pork, and this is stir-fried vegetable. This sweet and sour pork has pineapple chunks in there, tomato, and there is also onion. Okay, let's do this. Oh, I love this. I love how tender it is, as if it's marinated before it was cooked. The sweet sauce is not too sweet. To cut through the fattiness of the pork is where this pineapple enters. You know what I hate most about eating sweet and sour pork? If the vegetables are overcooked. This one is still very crunchy, so you can taste the natural sweetness of the onion when it's cooked just right. This with rice, I would assume another palate cleanser that would go with it is this stir-fried veggie. I'm not sure what type of veggie this is. This has some garlic in there. You have to have garlic with your stir-fried vegetable. Let's try the veggie first. Cheers. Ooh, there's sweetness in there. It's not salty at all. It's more like sweet. Oh man, the texture of this, especially the stems, it's very, very crunchy, crispy. You can try the goji berry. I'll take another bite. I can eat this as is. It's really good. We're down to the last two tofu dishes. Let me break this open first. So this is the sauce that goes with it. This tofu looks like it's been deep fried to a crisp, toasty on the outside, and on the inside, this is what you will get. So beautiful. It's like spongy almost. Cheers. Wow. It's served warm. Very soft inside, crunchy on the outside.
So good and soft.
Tofu is one of your favorites, right?
Yeah.
So let me give you this big bite. Wow, that's a very big tofu bite. I think we need a refill of the porridge. The bus lady said you can do an only refill of this porridge. You can just have as much as you want.
What's so good?
And so garlicky, sweet, savory, salty. I love the combination of flavors and textures on this tofu. So let's try this cold tofu. What are these? Can we try this?
Yeah.
They're like grass jelly. Let me show you how silky soft this is. Pork floss, spring onions, jelly. Cheers. This is like a nice appetizer. And the sauce that goes with it is very thick and sticky and gloopy. This is where you get all the flavor and the umami. I think it's a perfect summer dish. Delicioso. While Kayla's finishing her porridge, I'm gonna try the final dish, which is called 3-cup chicken. Look at this, guys. It's a whole garlic. This has some star anise. Of course, you don't want that in your bite. They started by stir-frying the chicken with a big wok and a huge fire, together with the greens, garlic, piping hot, served to our table. I love how light it is. I mean, it looks very flavorful, but it's not. It's got this beautiful aroma and flavor and texture, together with this garlic that has been softened. And I love this texture because it's like potato almost. For my last bite, I'm gonna put it on this Taiwanese porridge.
We'll finish the food and see you later. Bye. Oh my, I'm very full.
You're very full?
Yeah.
What did you like?
The omelette.
I like the simplicity of the porridge, the delicious, fresh and savory, sweet, crunchy dishes that goes with it. It's just very communal. I feel like it's better if you come here at Goldleaf and try it with your family and friends, especially during this holiday season.
I also like the tofu and the porridge and the egg.
Yeah, they saw everything that you really like. Yeah, that's it. A quick review of Goldleaf Restaurant here along Geylang Road. Please support them. It's been in Singapore since 1971. First in Orchard Road, now in Geylang Road. That's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and until we meet again here in Singapore. Bye.